Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, I'm Christodon1, and I am back with another video. The truth will set you free. Now, we're about to get into the latest comments surrounding LeBron James, Gregg Popovich, and fans are displeased with these two fellows about their opinions on resting and taking games off. All right. Now, LeBron James sort of dry snitch, intentionally. All right. I don't know if you can intentionally dry snitch, but he basically came out with this statement. I don't understand why people are having a problem when I say we should rest. When we should rest, we should take games off, because Gregg Popovich been doing it for years. All right. Now, I don't think fans, and by the way, the fans that, go to these games, buy these tickets, expecting to see the best play, and the best are not playing, not because they're injured, but simply because they wanted to take a break. They want to take a chill, all right? Now, a lot of fans in the NBA world are having a problem with it, and Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, has sent a memo to all 32 teams illustrating his frustration because, in his own words, if we continue to do this, we will lose sponsors. We will lose attendance, all right? The value of those tickets will go down. And when that happens, say goodbye to these guaranteed contracts, these multi-year contracts, because we will not be able to afford them when the collective bargaining agreement comes around, particularly when networks start to bid for our product. All right. Now, I'm going to say this, all right? A lot of people are going to get salty about this. A lot of people are going to be triggered by this. So expect the unexpected, all right? Now, when you're talking about the NBA, all right? And when you're talking about the great ones like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, all right? Don't forget Akeem Olajuwon, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird. The list goes on and on and on. Champions, all right, winning several championships. Those individuals never set out a game because they want to rest. Now, there have been occasions when those individuals have been injured, all right, but that's the only time they miss games. Now, they kind of did it in a different type of way of allowing these individuals not to play in practice, all right? Allowing them to skip some games, some practice games, but not actual games, all right? Now, I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and say, Chris, that was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago. Okay, we're talking about the NBA as of now, all right? So if you want to use that as an excuse, okay, let's go to Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant spent 19 plus years in the NBA, all right? And the only time he skipped games was his final year, his swan song, all right? But other than injuries, Kobe Bean Bryant worked out, day in, day out. He never skipped a game. He never skipped a game if he was somewhat healthy. If he was somewhat healthy to get on the court and to figure out a way to get the Lakers to get that W, best believes Kobe Bean Bryant did it, all right? So there is no exact science in if I allow my team to skip X amount of games, if I allow my superstar to skip X amount of games, therefore that means we're going to win a championship. There's no exact science to it, all right? There's no one that can say skipping 30 games in an NBA season will equate to a championship, all right? Because like I said earlier, I used a lot of examples of champions still winning multiple championships, all right? Magic, MJ, not forget Hakeem Olajuwon, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, just to name a few of recent players that everyone should know right now. I'm not even going to mention Bill Russell, all right? But when you're talking about that, those individuals continue to play, all right? And if you want to go into recent history, like 6 or 8 years ago, Kobe Bean Bryant also played. He also never missed games. Now, I say all that to say this. If LeBron James, Gregg Popovich, and the other 32 teams in the NBA decides to continue to do this, best believe when it's time to negotiate contracts, owners are going to throw this in the players' union's face saying, yo, they're not playing 82 games. They're only playing X amount of games. So therefore, we should get a voucher, a coupon, a reduction in their salaries. And they're going to show these receipts. They're going to show these stats when X amount of players miss X amount of games. All right. So best believe they're going to throw this in the face of the players union. All right. And to take it a step further, you're going to be looking at TNT, ESPN, ABC. They're going to say, yo, instead of spending this much on what we're doing now, how come we can't get a reduction? If these players, if these teams, if these coaches continue to miss so many games, then how come we can't get a reduced price when we're talking about a NBA package to televise these games? All right. Not to mention, last but not least, the fans. The fans are going in large attendance saying, yo, when I'm paying a season package, how come I'm spending thousands upon thousands of dollars to buy this package every year, year in, year out? How come I can't get a reduction? If these players are going to miss games, how come my package should be reduced? All right. So you're going to have something that's going to be spinning out of control. Adam Silver sees this. All right. I'm pretty sure there's some owners out there who is not taking this approach. They also see this. The fans definitely see this. And not to mention the sponsors and the networks, they also seeing this. Best believe this is going to be brought in attention when they go into their bargaining agreement. All right. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Don One, and I am it.